Hey there, Cutie and Cosplay here with another story. Today's going to be another story time. I believe this is my third official story time video. I might be wrong, but hopefully not. Anyway, let's get into it. Alright, so my first story is titled, I Hate Bioshock. So I had this friend that would always want me to come over after school. I didn't particularly like this friend. It was just kind of one of those friendships that you feel obligated to hang out with people, and yeah, just one of those where you kind of feel like you have to. Anyway, I would hang out with this friend a lot. Occasionally we would go to the corner store and we'd get some snacks and we'd talk, or we'd walk somewhere, like we were doing something fun, entertaining. But I would say majority of the time, this friend would have me come over only to watch them play games. No co-op, no multiplayer, just them playing single-player games alone. And I remember some nice ones. Like, there was a minute we played Smash together. There was a minute we played some Mario Bros. Sometimes from the single player games I would watch beloved ones like Kingdom Hearts, Jak and Daxter, ones I could tolerate. But there was one that I'd had no experience with, and it's one of the ones I remember the most because it was basically my introduction to the game, and that's Bioshock. So I had never played it before and I knew very little about it, but just for months my friend would play this game over and over. They had other games. It wasn't like, oh, you only get one game every 3 months or something. No, they had a large collection, but they just kept playing Bioshock. And I would just watch them kill these dumb people with their rabbit masks and the same bosses over and over and same cutscenes, and ugh, jeez, it was so boring. So yeah, I would just hated it. There were plenty of times that I'd be like, no, my dad said no, I can't come over, or like stupid stuff like that kids do. But oh man. So yeah, that really put a bad taste in my mouth for Bioshock. I remember I did pull myself together and try Bioshock Infinite years later, even though I had some bias against it, but I had a good time. I didn't hate it, so you know, overall I feel like Bioshock has been redeemed for me, but personally I've never gone back and played the originals, the first ones. I really feel like I would not like them, even regardless of how good they are. So yeah, I hate Bioshock, but you know, not legitimately, just bad memories. Alright, my next story is never take your mom to Hot Topic. So when I was little, I really liked to go to Hot Topic. I liked the nerdy shirts, TV shows I liked, movies I liked, and back then I enjoyed the Disney related stuff. Not so much anymore, but it is what it is. Anyway, when I was little, you know, sometimes my mom would just go to the mall, she'd want something there, and she would let me go to Hot Topic. But you know, of course, I was young, so if I wanted to buy anything, she had to be there with me, so mom has to go into Hot Topic with me. So you know, Hot Topic, if you've been there, you know the scene. They're usually they're playing music to kind of match their dimly lit scene and appease their angsty customers. There's pop punk, emo, screamo playing, whatever, you know, that kind of dark, angsty stuff. So at one point while I'm browsing in the store with my mom, they start playing some screamo, and my mom just here and there is making these snippy little comments about it, and just like, oh, this music, oh, what is this? I can't believe it. I was just trying to brush her off, like, shut up, I don't care, it's just music, keep looking. Just trying to ignore her. But while this song is still playing, we get to the checkout counter, and my mom starts complaining to the person behind the counter, which I don't remember, but I'm guessing they're like some 20-year-old, some 18, 19-year-old fresh out of high school just looking for a job at a place that has clothes kind of cool. I don't know. Obviously there was someone who did not give a crap about their job and should not. And here my mom is complaining. She was acting so incredibly Karen-like and just like, oh my god, how could you play this music? What are you guys doing? At my job, they play this kind of music, blah blah blah. And of course her job is like some snooty winery thing. Like, oh my god, shut your mouth. So, obviously this person rightfully didn't care. I don't even remember what they said. Probably just something like, okay, cool, Karen, sure, yeah, whatever. But yeah, at that point, maybe I was middle school, and my mom's making this stupid scene for no reason. I'm ready to die. So, after that, never asked my mom to take me to Hot Topic again. Nope, I will gladly not buy anything from there if it means you won't do that again. So, that was my terrible Hot Topic angsty middle schooler story. And then also, in a similar vein of being a weird, awkward teenager, my next story is the awkward high five at a restaurant. Or I guess low five. You be the judge. So there was this Chinese restaurant that my family liked to go to pretty often. We'd go there a lot, so one of the servers he knew us by name, and we were pretty friendly. We knew his name, and he'd say hi all the time, whatever. There was one time that we had finished eating our meal, and I was sitting in the far seat of the booth, like furthest away from where the server would walk up. And so yeah, we finish our meal, and the server comes to take our plates, and since I'm further away, he kind of leans over a bit, and he just, reaches out his hand towards me. And I'm like, oh, well, he wants a high five. I'm not gonna leave him hanging, so I go like, yeah. And he's like, no, the plate. And of course I'm embarrassed, and I hand him my plate, and of course I'm probably like all shades of red, just drowning in my embarrassment, and just such a dumb little moment. But there's so many things when you're a teenager that just stick in your head as like, yeah, I don't deserve to be on this planet. Stupid crap like that. So yeah, those are my 3 stories today. Hating Bioshock, never taking my mom to Hot Topic, awkward high five or low five. Yeah, all good times, or not, but they're here now, so good in that sense that they live on. I don't know. Anyway, let me know if you have any similar stories, maybe times that your parents just way over the top embarrassed you, or maybe you had friends that did that to you too, invited you over just to watch them play games, or maybe any other awkward teenage stories. Yeah, I like all the stories, I like all the comments, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a great day. Bye!